a warning to all those that would seek the heart. Those that choose to adventure with us may encounter mentions of insects, body horror, and botanical horror. If you're prepared, then we invite you to join us as we delve through the city beneath. Welcome to Echoes of the Undercity.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Echoes of the Undercity. We're on episode 24?
3?
I don't know.
I think.
No, we recorded episode 23 last time.
24.
23.
Holy
Holy up.
shit.
Yeah.
24 episodes.
I am your Game Master Rio. My pronouns are she, her, and I am joined by my 3 players.
Hi everyone, my name is Martina. My pronouns are she, her. I forgot Silver again. And I play the Alfir Cleaver Frost on Silver Mirror.
Howdy, y'all. It's Dylan. My pronouns are he, him, and I play the wonderful witch Amber of Sun.
Hello, my name is Joe. My pronouns are she, her, and I play the human junk mage Reed.
And last time on Echoes of the Undercity, nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing.
We ran away from Briar.
And then nothing happened.
At least it was good.
A lot of nothing was what happened.
But
Yeah.
it was fun nothing.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
great nothing.
It was a great nothing.
Yeah, it lasted for 4 days, and now you're...
Was it at 6 days?
No, 4.
Or 5? It was 4
Uh,
daase by the second. Oh my
I
god!
imagine
what are we
that
doing?
this
is
exact
seriously
conversation
on.
is what's happening.
Okay.
Anyway, now we're in, you're in a technology domain, because you're going to the Plaza of Silicate Flowers.
I don't remember. Is there Can you describe what we see as we approach the Plaza of Silicate Flowers?
Absolutely, that's my job as a dungeon game
Wow,
master.
thank you so much, GM.
Yeah.
So, basically, it's this big walled-off city with a lot of, basically, flowers growing from, directly from some kind of silicate compound. The flowers look very techy and weird and are kind of shifting in color, and it looks very strange. But now, when you're here in the moment, there's also a bunch of mushrooms that have started growing from this, and they have taken on also weird shifting, shades of yellow and orange,
I like
which
that.
is worrying. And you see that a lot of people are people stay away from where the mushrooms have grown. There's you see some people are making an effort to contain them, basically go out with tools to remove and put them in bags or burn them, which doesn't seem to go very well because
Because you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do the mushrooms I have, are they turned yellow or orange?
Oh, those were always this orange yellow shade.
So the mushrooms, the bad mushrooms we've seen were always this orange yellow shade?
Yeah, I think I've said that they were, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty...
Yeah,
The difference of these ones is that they're the weird shifting, the silicate flowers, right?
What are they shifting into?
Oh, the colors shift from, they go from all orange to yellow and back, and
If you look at it from a different angle or in different light.
it's one of those LED lamps that shift color over time. Except the only thing it shifts between is orange and yellow, which is basically not that much of a shift.
Yeah, it's duochrome.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a lot of gnolls around because this used to be a gnoll city that they were doing experiments, and then they fell down into the heart because things went bad.
How tall are the walls? That was my last question, I guess.
Proper castle walls, basically.
Okay.
What are they made of?
Well, stone probably.
Okay.
Rio said, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
What does it matter? Just
I care!
wall material.
Describe the walls, Rio.
Okay, there's stone with weird metal inlays.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Dope. Okay.
That's kind of neat.
So we arrived to, like, outside here without any issues, right?
Yeah,
So are there a lot of people around?
a bunch of gnolls, yeah.
And, like, are there a lot of flowers? Is it accurate to the name?
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of flowers.
Okay.
That's their main thing, is they somehow produced a lot of weird tech flowers, and it's their pride and joy as a city.
I kind of love that.
Hell yeah.
Can I pick one of the silicate flowers and just, like, have it? Because I think it's neat.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Well, y'all can go pick flowers. I'm gonna not
Heck
do
yeah.
that.
Can I pick enough to get a D4 resource?
Okay, so there are flowers, but there's like a lot of thorns and stuff growing around them, so you would have to get past that. It's basically a way to keep out intruders from picking flowers because they're not supposed to.
Oh, so exactly what we're doing.
Yes.
Got it.
Exactly what you're doing there. They have measures against, and they
Wow,
probably won't
crazy.
appreciate that you are stealing or picking up their flowers that they care so much about.
Okay. Do the thorns look like they were made to be specific? Like, do they look natural, or do they look like they were designed? I guess is my question. Because if they look like they were designed and they also have the thorns, I don't think I would pick them.
It looks like kind of the thorny, like, vine growths are part of the flower, almost. They have modified the flowers a lot to, like, grow these long, thorny things, like, around them. And then, like,
Okay.
in the middle, there's a flower.
So they look a lot more intense than any thorns I've seen, like, in the spire, say.
Yeah, definitely.
Got it. Then I'm not gonna bother then. Reed absolutely can.
Well, in that case, I would instead like to pick up the thorns.
Okay, sure. You can cut loose some thorns. Nobody really cares about those.
Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna put the thorns, I guess, in a little packet or whatever in one of my pockets.
Apart from picking up thorns, what's everyone, like, what you want to do here? For reference, if you want to go to a haunt, there are a bunch of them here. You can go to visit Dr. Hallowglass, which he's got a D8 blood haunt. Just to say a pronoun, but I'll go with he. Anyway, the Upturned Vessel, which is a weird bar, which has a D6 mind haunt. You can go to Chief Oncologist Harvestlight, who has a Jinnish Scourge Array, which is the Echo Haunt. And you can go visit
What's the level on that?
a D10 Echo Haunt. And the pristine glass statue of the god Plur, which is a D10 Fortune Haunt.
I would very much like to find someone who can take my D10 wild resource back up to Carmina as payment for the deal that I entered with her. That's my main goal.
Sure.
If I have time, I would also like to clear my blood fallout, but that's less important.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Well, my main objective is to get rid of my fallouts, and that's pretty much it. I can look around, but that's what I want to do.
Amber is probably just gonna follow Reed because, like, nothing much to do other than look around in the city, and then I guess ideally get rid of some echo stress with the oncologist.
Very interesting. So who wants to go first?
I vote Silver.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
Since you're doing your own thing, and then we're also going to Havens. That's what I think.
Yeah. That's
I
fair.
mean, Hans?
You know what I mean. You got it.
I got it.
So, Silver.
Yes.
I don't think it's, like, that much of an issue to find someone who will deliver your tusks, like other travelers who hang around, like, especially at the bar, and you could probably definitely find someone there. So that's probably the best place to go.
Alright.
So, at the bar, the Upturned Vessel, you run into people just having a good time. Like, it's a bar, that's what they do. And there are adventurers around. Like, you clearly see that someone is a traveler and not a resident, because they, like, have that air about them of not being from here, or, like, they're covered in weird heart stuff that they haven't washed off and stuff like that.
They stick out like we do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. My main thing that I'm wondering about is, like, how do I trust someone to not just take my wild resource and abscond with it. Because I won't be able to go with them or anything, so, like...
Well, how about we roleplay this, and then Silver will have to improvise.
Okay,
Yeah.
Could you, like, describe one person that I could roleplay with, maybe?
Here we go.
I'm sorry, I'll
God.
help you think of names.
Rio's
Well.
nightmare.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, everyone say a feature. I'm gonna say
Hell yeah, this is great.
Buzz cut.
Cool.
Buzz cut. Okay. Large glasses.
Too big clothes.
okay, overly okay.
Not fashionably oversized, just, like, too large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
I heard too big and not too big, so like I was like, what? Like
Yeah,
a really
so-
big shirt and a hat. Not everything else.
two not too big.
It's just 2 shirts and a trench coat.
Yeah.
Shut
Okay.
up.
Hello, I am man.
Okay, let's go with they're missing a lot of teeth.
Oh, okay.
So am I.
Same!
Yeah, this person is the most like the least high out of their mind person around, so they're probably the one that is not gonna forget what you told them.
Uh-huh.
They are sitting like next to a group of partying people.
Are they, like, also partying, or are they just happen to be in the vicinity? What's, like, the...
It looks like it's they're part of like that group, but they're not partying with them.
Oh, okay.
The designated driver, basically.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna observe the area for a bit, and then I'm gonna, like, make my way over, I guess. Take in their appearance and just be like, you're a traveler, I take it?
Yeah. What's it to you?
Well, I'm looking for someone to do a delivery, I guess.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
seem like a decent fit.
What do you want me to deliver?
I
to where?
point to the tusks that I have strapped to my back. I've
Okay.
promised these to someone on tier 3. Tier 2. I promised these to someone on tier 2. I would like
Okay.
very much for them to be safely and expediently delivered. It would be a great weight off my mind. I have some meat that I could offer you in return and fetch a good price, I'm sure. Is this something you would be interested in, I guess?
Roll a d6.
A d6. 1. Is that good or bad?
Oh, very good. Silver, you, like, as you're talking to this person and you keep eye contact, you see, like, the color of their eyes shift slightly, like, for a moment and then back, and it looks kind of like they have, like, this sort of blank expression on their face, and they're like, so, I gotta take these back to the red market, to Carmina.
How?
Yes? Yes.
No,
That's-
what? I didn't tell you that.
No, and it's like you say that, and then you're like, or like, I think you try to say that, but you can't.
Oh, interesting. Okay, how does this... Do I still know it? That I said that, but I'm not able... That I didn't say that? Or do I now think that I said that to them?
Your thoughts disappear, and it's like, yeah, you've parted this information onto this dude.
Your brain's like, actually you did, shut up.
I'm gonna say yes, but 1 second, I just want to check something first. And I'm gonna use my ability... I think it's twisting territory, let me double check that. That lets me search for the alpha creature in the area.
Okay, so what do you gotta roll for that?
It is no roll. It's once
Okay.
per situation. I ask the GM who's in charge of the immediate area around me, and I just know.
It's the bartender.
Oh, cool.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
That's neat. I like that.
That's as much as I can do to figure out if this person is trustworthy or not.
You feel like just a sense that this person will deliver this to Carmina. They don't even seem interested in the meat anymore.
I'm gonna reach into my pocket, I guess, and I'm gonna pull out a chunk of this meat, and I'm just gonna, like, put it on the table, and I'm gonna be like, I'll give you this now, and when you've delivered, return here, and I'll give you the rest. Does that seem fair?
I mean, I need to deliver these. And he points to the tusks.
Well, yes, but I'm paying you to deliver them, right? That's what we're doing here?
I mean, sure, I'll take it, but I need to deliver the tusks.
Is it fair for me to be like, maybe I should actually figure out some more about this?
Wait, is Carmina spell transferable?
Yes, I think so.
Infectious?
Which is why I'm like, wait. Actually, I should ask. Do I lose the Beholden Fallout
No.
at this point? No.
No.
Okay.
Still got it. Deal isn't done.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Alright. Okay.
This bitch!
I'm okay.
What else does she
I
have
love
up her
her.
sleeve?
Why did you didn't seem very interested in it a minute ago. What changed?
It just feels necessary. You seem like you need this to be done, and I mean, I'm not gonna turn that down. And they need to be delivered.
Yeah. I feel the same way, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you very much.
Their party's screwed now.
Probably, yeah. Okay. When I hand them over, do I lose the Beholden Fallout?
I don't think you do immediately.
Deal isn't done. She hasn't received her payment.
What if the tusks get lost?
Yeah,
But
that's what
because
I'm
of
worried
that,
about.
The cycle never closes, and this dude infects someone else, and
Yeah.
that person
Perfect.
infects someone else,
I
and then
bet.
there's
That sounds like a new plot.
100 people.
I was gonna
There's
say, yeah.
100 people slaves to this person that is with the red market, and then Carmina dies, and she's not even there, but they're still like, there's someone in the red market, and I need to take this to them, but there's nothing to take to her.
I'm starting a new religion right here in this tavern.
Very infectious.
Well, I still have this like impending sense of doom that I'm gonna end up something horrible is gonna happen to me if these tusks don't deliver. So I guess I would probably try to get to know this person a bit better.
Yeah.
To just figure out like what their deal is to make sure that they really are trustworthy. But we don't need to roleplay that if like we can jump to the other thing, I guess.
I think this is a good place to jump to the other group. So, what are y'all doing?
We're looking for the Echo dude, the whatever you said it
The
was.
oncologist
Chief Harvest Light.
and their machine that does the echo haunting.
Yeah, finding Harvest Light is really easy. He's the guy who's like the informal leader of the place. So getting it's basically like, can I go to the city hall? Like, and everyone like, yeah, it's over there. So finding it is really easy. You enter a house and you see a gnoll with a bunch of like these streaking lines across his fur. They're like light blue on like on the brownish fur underneath.
Okay.
And he wears a green apron with shoulder pads that are also green and a pair of green knee pads. Likes green, this dude.
And blue.
And blue. Well, those look like they've happened from something.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like painted on or something.
Well, I mean, it might be, but it looks not painted.
I'm gonna say that I don't simply enter. I enter in a dramatic fashion that is actually a risky action
Oh,
as per my beat.
okay.
Because currently any attacks are risky. I'm not attacking this dude. I'm not gonna try to kill him. I'm not gonna try to kill him. I'm not. But I think what I'm gonna do is like, well, I'm gonna make a dramatic entrance with like my freeze ice powers of I'm like pumped. Reed is right now pumped. Like,
Yeah.
finally, I am gonna be able to reach my full potential. Like, fuck you, heart. You can't contain me. And I will enter, and I'm gonna like.
Make an ice slide and slide in on it.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm thinking. But would that be risky? That doesn't really judge.
Or
Frozone moment.
or you send like icicles up to the ceiling and it becomes like snowfall when they fall down. That would
Oh
be
my
a
God.
long range attack, right?
Yes.
Hex eye.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. I couldn't think of something without it being just like shoot an icicle. That is wonderful. That is very dramatic. Very.
Hell yeah.
Love it. That is what I'm attempting.
Okay. What's the stress? Like the potential risk here?
Killing the dude and not being able to heal
Yeah.
my
Jesus
my
Christ.
Please
fallout.
no.
Yeah. I feel like the risk here has to be hitting someone.
I mean, I'm shooting at the ceiling.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
but,
think
like-
like Oh, okay.
I
So
could hit myself if you like.
no, I think like running like across the ceiling, there's like these pipes that are connected to the machinery that he uses, and you might like damage one of those, which
We'll make it a D8 haunt instead.
I don't. I think it's more like. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it is an echo thing, so maybe like damaging it will like release some echo energy, and they have to repair it before you can.
Ooh, yeah, and then I get another minor fallout.
Oh no.
Yeah. Let's
More
go.
Yeah.
echo fallouts.
Luckily, at least I have multiple resources to spare, so.
I think Amber sees you getting ready to cast and immediately just like, as you're about to step in, and he just like steps way back behind you and he's like, I'm not with this person.
Incredible.
So I think discern plus technology.
That's 3d10!
But
Hell
risky.
yeah.
Holy shit, I thought you were gonna say either kill or evade. Evade, like, not you evading, but like you trying to make the pipes evade? I don't know.
Discern makes
Evade
a lot
the
more
pipes.
sense.
9! I got a 9! Oh, that saved me because the other d10s were a 3 and a
But
4.
it's a risky
Well,
roll.
it is a risky action, so
4.
you remove the highest.
Right.
So it's a 4.
Is there anything I can pull out of my ass to get me an extra d10?
No.
I don't think so.
Are you sure? I've done it before.
I mean, you were the one trying to take a risky action.
The
That's
thing
very
is,
true.
does the beat require you to succeed the action?
No, it doesn't. You're still gonna get the
Okay.
B. I feel like that's irrelevant.
Well, I did roll for stress now, and you're taking 6 echo stress, baby.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Right, that is 7 overall.
I rolled an 8.
Oh my god. You clown.
Oh
You
my
clown.
god.
Yeah, so I think what happens is like you shoot an icicle and it hits one of the valves up in the ceiling, and just a bunch of like energy that was being transported just leaks out, and you see the knoll just rise up like, what are you doing?
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I was just excited. I'm so sorry.
Well, that's gonna need to be repaired. Jeez.
I think at this point Amber enters the room and is like, and looks at what what Reed has done and is like, oh god.
So what do we? It looks fine. What do you even need to replace? Like, I mean, just put some tape on it and like glue and.
Right, but I mean, no, I can just screw it back on, but I still need to get up there.
Oh, right. That it? You don't have a ladder?
Yeah, but I need to go get it. It's still gonna there's still radiating energies here. And
Oh my god.
like you should probably stay out until I fix this.
Oh, come on. Oh, fuck's sake. Fine, I'll go get it. Where is it? I'll just go get it myself.
He's already on the wait, like go get the ladder. It's like, no, I'll get it.
It's like,
It's fine.
shut the fuck up.
And he returns like 20 seconds later, just running with a ladder, and gets up and like fixes the thing. And he's like, okay, so I get why did you even shoot those icicles?
I don't really think I owe an answer to you, really. It's personal. It's personal. It's really personal, so could you not, it's a little bit none of your business. I'm so sorry.
I
I'm
mean, you
not
were the
with her.
one that damaged my machine.
I already apologized for that.
Right, but I just wanted to know why you put it at risk even. That seems foolish.
Correct.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. That is accurate.
Right. Anyway, do you have business here? Or are you just here to destroy more of my pipes?
Well, we'll see how it goes. No, sorry, that was a bad joke too soon. Yeah. We heard you could help us with like
We?
herd bullshit.
Who are you? Amber is fully committed to it.
I'm like gonna look at you like eye contact for like a second, like really, okay, fine. And then I turn back and I say, I heard that you could help with heart bullshit, and this is a person I just met outside.
We have never met before in our life.
What's your name, sir?
I'm Amber of Sun. Nice to meet you. And
Thank you.
What's your
Nice to meet you too. I'm Reed.
What's your name, by the way?
My name is Yahud's Harvest Light,
Yahoo.
chief ontologist.
So Yahud's Harvest Light.
Yes.
Could I get some help in healing things?
Yeah, after that shock you took, you're gonna need it.
I have been needing it for a while now.
Yeah, do you have any payment?
Duh! Would I come here if I didn't have payment? How does this look? And I take out... So which one should I give him? At least first, because I might need to still heal Echo, but I have the antlers and I have the goat pelt.
Mm-hmm.
And both are D6, so it's the exact same. So, okay, I'm gonna mentally roll a D2. Antlers. Okay. How do these look? I take out the antlers.
Do you hold them, like, to your head?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, no, those look fine. I'm sure we can use those in our experiments around here.
Experiments?
Continue, like, follow me and I'll help you out.
Are you gonna follow a stranger that I just met 5 seconds ago? What was that? Amber of Dark?
Yes, correct. No. It is Amber of Sun. If I may follow you for a similar service, I do have payment as well.
Yeah, step right up. And he, like, I imagine it's like one of those, like, tubes made out of glass. Like a really big one, and then there's like a glass door that's round, and you open it, and then you step into the tube.
Oh, heck yeah. I know exactly what
And then there's like a big, like, metal thing on top of it, like it's gonna
It's
suck
like-
out the heart
It's
energy.
like past futurism, Loki.
It's like the
Yeah.
thing you step into at the airport.
Is it?
I haven't
Does
been to
no
the airport since
no one
London.
got that. All right. Well, maybe a listener will.
Like where in, like, is it like the tube that goes to the plane?
No,
or
no,
some
it's
other
like
tube?
TSA security. It's a metal detector.
Oh, okay.
And it does this thing where it like spins around you while you're standing in there. It's kind of cool actually, but I can't find a video of it.
Alright, well, the second I see this cool ass fucking tube, I'm gonna go and jump in. Hell yeah.
Yeah, when you do, Harvest Light is gonna close the door behind you and do some things on like a panel next to it, and like, you know, pull some levers and twist some things, and finally he pushes a button, and you feel like it feels like just a bunch of wind from beneath. It's not quite like it's sucking out the air like a vacuum. It's more like there's a wind blowing upwards, if that makes sense.
Marilyn Monroe.
I was gonna
Yes,
say.
yeah,
I
kind of.
hope you're not wearing a skirt.
What happens is, after standing in there for a bit, it's like these visions you've had, like just swimming in front of your eyes. Like they're kind of laid on top of each other, and they slowly, like, it's like they start like morphing onto each other like this. Which is very good for our listeners
Audio
when I
medium.
am
No, I totally
doing
get it.
visual
It's
things.
like when you're like, you have blurry vision, but then it all comes back
yeah,
together.
yeah, exactly. Why didn't I just say that? Anyway,
I was gonna compare it to like something completely different. That's way better.
but yeah, your hex eye gets blown away into this weird tube, and you see normally again.
Okay, so when it's my turn, I hand him the unicorn horn, and I actually do point out the part where it has the imperfection from the oil being spilled on it, and I say, I hope this is sufficient.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a good horn, even if it is a bit damaged.
Okay.
So, step up.
And then I'm just healing echo stress, so you said it was a d6?
Yeah, if you use a d6
Right.
resource, it's a...
It was a d6 resource, so... Hey, I rolled a 6!
Hell yeah!
Nice.
That's rare.
So, when he moves on to Amber, your witch form doesn't really like this.
Okay.
It starts, like, reacting and, like, trying to unleash itself, basically.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't, like, actually happen. It's like, well, I don't have a good example, but yeah, it doesn't happen. It's just like,
So I'm, like, he has the weird long conical claws, and then his face stretches out, and then he has the horns. So I
Then-
imagine they're coming
yeah.
in it, like the horns are coming in and out, and then it's the claws, and then his face is getting all messed up and weird.
Yeah, and as that happens, you notice that Harvest Light looks at you with like almost like kind of shocked. You sense an air of familiarity from him, and then he like shuts off the thing after you're done, and he's like,
Okay.
"What was that about?"
First of all, I wanted to add, I imagine going into and out of witch form is incredibly painful, but it's like, essentially, when you do it voluntarily and such, you don't really consciously know of the pain, but this, because it was like in and out, I imagine it was extremely painful, and I very much remember it. So,
Yeah.
I think he's like, that is, I believe, my true form. I am infected with the blood disease that makes people witches.
Well, you are getting cold by the heart. Do you think it could be... I mean, assuming... If I'm looking at you, I could just, assume that. But, could it be, like, also the heart getting angry at you, trying to distance yourself from it?
I don't believe that's what's happening, if I had to guess. But I would be happy to hear what you have to say, Dr. Harvest Light.
I mean, I'm not super familiar with this. This is... I don't think I've met anyone with this disease before.
Would you like to study
So-
it? I'd be willing to volunteer.
Sure, yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Do you have time?
We don't.
We...
Well,
I have time. I will make time.
are you sure you have time, Amber?
Why would that matter to you? You didn't know.
No, yeah, I don't... we don't know each other, but,
I have
if you
time.
change your mind...
If my partner Silver comes to accompany me, and then I'll know it is time to leave. We'll see what we can get done.
I'll ask around for somebody called Silver, then.
So, Amber, as Harvest Light is studying you, like you get the sense that he's hiding something.
Hiding something. How?
I mean, like I said earlier, it was like this weird like air of familiarity about him as you were going in and out of witch form.
Okay.
Familiarity as in he's familiar with the witch stuff, or he's familiar with Amber?
More like with the witch stuff. I don't think he's...
So as he's like examining me, I imagine he's like taking blood samples and such. I mention, Are you sure you haven't seen anything at least similar to this before?
No, not at all.
I highly doubt that for some reason. You know you can tell me.
I mean, I don't know what there would be to tell about this. Like,
Can I make a compel roll?
sure,
What are the stakes?
fortune,
What domain?
haven or technology, I think.
Okay, well then that's 2d10. Okay, I got a 6 and a 10.
Oh,
Dang.
I imagine he's being pretty compelling. And he's saying, it can be scary to experience or witness this firsthand, but I promise you, it's nothing out of the ordinary here.
I mean, it's not the first time I've seen this. It's not. You're not the. Oh, I mean,
Have you experienced
And
anything
he-
personally?
yeah. I mean, no, I absolutely not. Why would I have done that?
Okay.
Yes. Can you stop asking questions, please?
Yes, I can. If you do need to talk about this, I promise you, it is quite the journey to experience, and I could keep contact
I
with
know.
you.
I mean, that's good to know. As you're sitting there, like next to this other witch in denial and all this heart energy, you start to drift away.
Okay.
When you open your eyes, you can tell that you're not like physical. It reminds you of when you were in the machines.
Oh, okay.
It's just red down here, like in this. It's just red everywhere. You can see yourself, and you're wearing like red clothes, and like when you look at your skin, it's like this red light reflecting onto it. It feels comforting somehow, and as you're like enveloped by it, it's like this loud murmuring starts to appear, like from everywhere.
Like murmuring of people talking?
Like just a murmur of noise,
Okay.
basically. And in front of you, the red opens up and you see a big goat eye.
Oh, that's interesting.
And it looks at you and you feel it. Like, it doesn't speak, but you feel in your brain that it communicates with you.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say anything in specific to you, but you have gotten the feeling that it's glad that you've come so close.
Oh. All right, then.
Is there any sound coming from this room?
I mean, yeah, you've heard research and stuff happen.
No, but after when this started happening, is there any change in
Oh.
sound?
Yeah, I do think it would, like, be a bit quieter. Like,
Okay.
you wouldn't hear Amber speak anymore.
In that case, I would like to come back in, and what do I see?
You see Harvest Light has just stopped and is just looking at Amber and, like, waving a hand in front of Amber's face and, like, trying to get out some kind of reaction, establish contact, and Amber is just, like, not responsive.
Dead-eye, 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah.
I think within the trance, Amber would head towards the goat's eye to get closer to it.
Yeah, you walk, like, over this... Well, you don't walk, you kind of float.
Okay.
As you do, suddenly, like, a hole opens up underneath you, and you see someone at the bottom, like, looking back up.
Does this person look remotely recognizable?
You see an Alfir that looks very scared and lost.
Shatter.
They look up at you and, like, make eye contact with you, and then, almost as if that never happened, they look back and run, and you see them drop a knife.
Interesting.
And then the hole closes again. And it takes, like, Amber, you go, like, these visions, like, there's a lot of pause in between them. Almost like you have to, like, sift through all this stream of things before a picture has formed.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of things to sift through. So there's, like, maybe from just the goat eye opening and you feeling that thing, that took maybe 15 minutes.
Okay.
Just that.
Got it.
So you've been in this for a while.
Mm-hmm.
A bit later, you see another hole open up. Like, not beneath you. This one is like as if a wall opened up beside you. And you see this huge arm covered in mushrooms. Sort of similar to what happened to Harold.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the person this arm is attached to is, like, the arm is even bigger. And what little remains of the person, like, the other side of the person is just shriveled up like a dry old mummy, basically. And you see a pair of eyes under, like, this almost mask of just mushrooms growing from their face. Their mouth and nose is, like, not even visible. And they make eye contact with you again. But this time their eyes are glowing. You're not even sure if this is the same person anymore, because, you know, you can only see the eyes and they're, like, a different shape and color, but they might also just be the mushroom stuff going on.
Their eyes are glowing, or Amber's are?
Their eyes.
And you feel hate from them.
Hate. Hatred towards anything in particular?
I think it's hatred for existence.
Got it. Okay.
And then that closes, and a bit later you wake up.
Amber! Amber, wake up for the love of God!
Yes? Did you need something, random stranger?
Drop this act! Where the hell did you go? You've been basically unconscious for like 20 minutes.
Where is Yahoods? Is he, like...
He's also, like, standing beside you, like, has carried you over to, like, a stretcher and started monitoring you to, like, make sure your condition doesn't deteriorate. They basically have, like, all these... Like, it's not, like, modern medical equipment, but, you know, like, some kind of heart rate monitor, part magic, part technology.
Right.
Sort
For
of
a
thing.
second, I'm sorry, for the second I thought heart rate monitor meant, like, some kind of
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah.
heart
Yeah, no, but that's what it is.
Okay, I think at this point...
And he looks at you like, Amber, are you alright?
Yes. I think I need to step outside for a second.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'll go out with you.
Yeah, you better.
Duh, yeah. But when you're outside, I'm still gonna be asking, what happened to you?
It's Shatter. It is Shatter who's going towards the heart.
Shatter?
Yes.
That woman's husband? Dead husband?
Yes. Bloom over shattered ground.
I mean, I thought he might not be dead, but... Okay, alright.
The
How
heart
the hell
pulled me into a vision. I don't know how. We must be close enough that it can do this and hold this control over me. But it showed me Shatter dropping the knife in the woods, and it showed me Shatter attacking Goran with mushrooms all over his arm, and he had pure hatred in his eyes.
Oh, that was just.
Oh, I
that
didn't
was
see
not-
him attacking Goran. Or
Yeah,
did I
you
just see
saw
him?
a mushroom man.
Okay, I saw him covered, at least what I think was him, covered in mushrooms and full of hatred.
How exactly did you see? Why did the heart? Is this from being a witch?
I can only guess why the heart has chosen me to accept these messages and relay them when they are so important, but I guess.
And what is your guess?
I suppose it's because I'm a witch. Maybe it's because I relinquished control in the machines of dust. I don't know.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I feel fine.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you. Okay, fine. Right? Well, that's good news then. Yeah, perfect. Good news now. Not productive good news, but in a way good news. Now we know who we're actually looking for. Though I wish we actually asked for like a picture of Shatter or something, though. I doubt he looks like himself at this point.
I doubt his face was covered in mushrooms. I
know you wanted to do your experiments, and I'd love to. Well, to be honest, I've done the same thing before. Whatever.
It's more for him than me.
Okay. Are you done with that? Because clearly the visions mean we need to get going.
We need to get going immediately, I think.
We'll go find Silver.
I'll politely tell Yahoods what's going on. And then also give Silver a chance to get the blood fallout cured.
Yeah, also to be clear, Amber wasn't out for like 20 minutes. Amber was out for like
Hours, yes.
Oh
2
shit!
hours.
Yes.
Hours?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I said like
wow.
that would probably happen in the meantime.
Yeah.
So I suppose I've got my minor B, undergo a translate vision that lasts for hours.
Yeah.
We'll meet in this around somewhere here, Amber. You can go talk to the man and Yahoods, and then I will go find Silver.
So I return to Yahoods and I'm like, I think I must be going now, unfortunately.
Right. Yeah,
I hope
of course.
I hope my volunteer was helpful, and thank you for tracking me during that time. I very much appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Okay, so I would very much like to get someone to look at the blood fallout I have, which, to remind the listeners, if they've forgotten what it does, it's shattered. I can't use blood protection. What does the blood haunt look like?
It's like a small,
It's a hospital.
basically, yeah.
Oh,
Small
sorry.
hospital area. A med bay.
I was
A
making a
medbay.
joke. Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's
It's a
what
blood
it is. It's a
haunt.
blood
What do you
haunt with a doctor in it. Like a real doctor this time, not a weird... You entered like the small little hospital area and are met by a gnoll with a pair of like crescent-shaped glasses.
Ooh.
He adjusts his glasses and is like, what can I help you with? My name is Dr. Howlglass, by the way. Maybe I should introduce myself. I'm so used to people just rushing in here and, like, asking me for medical attention, so... But yeah, what do you want help with?
That's fine. My name is Silver. I'm just gonna gesture to, like... I think my entire body and clothing are, like, ripped up in, like, 10,000 billion small cuts. Is how we
Absolutely.
describe this fallout. I'm just gonna be like, can you do something about this?
I'm not a seamstress, but I can do I sure know how to stitch up wounds. Let me give it a go. Maybe it'll be fun. Better than the war.
Right. Yeah, sure. I've got some... Actually, I gave away half of that meat resource. Is that downgraded? Or do I just lose it?
I think it would be downgraded, yeah.
Okay, so it's a D6 now.
Yeah.
That guy's never gonna get his payment, by the way.
Nope.
Yeah, okay, so I'll reach into my other pocket and I'll bring out the rest of the meat and I'll be like, I can offer you some of this. It's from a heart's blood beast. It's quite valuable. I'm sure you could trade it or use it somehow. Eat it. I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know if it's edible.
Sure, just give me some junk. I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm sure it's great meat.
It is.
Yeah, he starts fixing you.
And I would like to, like, ask some questions about, like, what kind of people usually come here. Like, is it usually dire? Are there any other places nearby that does medical attention? Like...
I don't
know-
really get out much.
Oh.
I I tried to retire as a doctor, but don't really have anyone else with my experience, so I'm kind of stuck here.
Oh.
It's fine.
I mean, I certainly appreciate you sticking around.
Yeah.
I was just wondering because I haven't been down here in a while, and, well, things are always changing. It's a miracle this place is still where I remembered it.
Yeah.
I'm quite grateful for that.
And like when he's done, he's like, if you're finished here, I have some infections to go look at. Can I?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. There's these mushrooms that started growing suddenly. We don't really know how to treat them yet, but.
Have you tried cold? I don't know for a fact that would work, but I know that fire is bad, so I thought maybe the opposite. I used to know someone who knew how to treat them, kind of, but they're all over down here, even up to tier 1.
Oh.
I've had some run-ins with them. If you need any assistance or anything, I could probably, I don't know, probably not. I'm not a doctor or anything.
No, you're not.
Right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome, and thanks for the tip. We'll see if it helps.
I guess I'll just leave.
Yeah, you can just like spot me outside looking for you.
Sure.
Silver, okay. Well, it's Shatter. Ember had vision, and it's Shatter behind everything. Shatter, kill. We need to kill Shatter. So we should get going fast now. Like now.
Okay. Where are we going?
I'm saying that as I'm walking towards. You can just follow me.
What about Amber? Is he okay?
He's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. Well, I guess we'll just see you right outside the Ehud's house, and I'm just gonna literally march towards you, and then as soon as I come up to you, I'll just be like, turn around and walking out of the plaza. You can just follow me.
I'm gonna take a really quick moment to glance at Amber. I'm gonna be like, are you okay? Did you get the strange feelings?
Are you walking and talking? Or
yes, we're walking and talking.
Okay.
It was a little more than strange feelings. I had a vision where the heart, I believe, reached out to me.
Oh, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
Good. That is profoundly worrying, but I'm glad you're okay. I guess that's to be expected down here.
Yes, it is to be expected.
Well, we're gonna enter a delve towards tier 4, I suppose.
Actually, before we do that, but while we're exiting, or after we've exited the city.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
To be clear, I would very much like to stop the two of you, and I'm gonna be like, I have something that I would like to try that I think could really help us.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because I do as well.
You do?
I noticed this before we left on our delve last time, and it didn't turn out for anything, but I want to try it again and see if something happens. So I'm gonna pull out the mirror and bleed onto it again without explaining further.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And
cool.
What do I roll to cast that again? Discern and occult. I rolled 2 8s.
Nice!
Well, there you go. You see 3 omens and describe them.
Do you guys want to help me come up with some omens?
I would love to.
I mean, don't omens require you to know what's to come?
No.
We just make shit up that's kind of vague, and then Rio has to put it in.
Yeah, that's what it does. It says, describe, on a success you see 3 omens, describe them. You don't have to be too specific. In fact, the more vague you are, the better. These are fated to come up on the delve. The first time you interact with whatever you find that relates to each omen, you roll with mastery.
So do these have to be visual?
I mean, assuming since it's coming through the bloodied mirror, I would say visual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it says you see 3 omens, so
okay.
I'm assuming it's visual.
Are we walking through desolate or technology?
Well, it's technology right now, and getting down to the heart, it's probably gonna turn out cursed.
But we've stopped. To be clear,
Okay.
we're not walking right now.
I know what I want, and it's pretty vague, so you can work with it. Bleeding walls.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got one. It's a bird that's screeching, but it's a silent scream.
Okay, screaming bird.
But not screaming.
Okay, I'm gonna say my omen is gonna be like a big ass tube resembling a stump. Like as if it's a tree, but it's been cut down, and there's like little wires coming out of it.
Like a cable?
Yeah, sorry, cables, yeah. It's a big, thick cable resembling a stump, and then there's smaller cables coming out of it with like sparks.
Because
as
it's
if
been
cut down.
Cool. I have written down all the omens.
So Amber randomly interrupts Silver and then shows you guys this random shit that shows up in his mirror. And you don't know what's going on. Neither does he.
I'm just gonna look at it and I'll be like, I'm sure that'll be helpful.
I have no clue what this means either.
I think I might be able to connect with the heart somehow and make this journey easier for all of us. And
Are you certain you want to do this?
I don't think
I am
no.
comfortable with my connection to the heart, but
Mhm.
you clearly
I'm
clearly are not.
overly enthused about it. However, I guess you could say you're not the only person who's been communicated with by the heart. And I have had it explained to me in pretty clear terms that the heart wants us, or me, I guess, to succeed with this mission. So if I call upon it to help me do that quicker, I don't think it's gonna harm any of us.
I think I agree. The heart is our ally in this effort, unfortunately for you.
I don't know if I would go that far, but
Well, we are, after all, trying to prevent the mushrooms from
yeah,
reaching
we're
the
doing
heart.
its bidding.
We
But
got a common enemy, essentially.
we could try this, and if you two are alright with risking it, then so am
Well,
I.
if you're alright with risking it, then so am I.
I have made so many risks for the heart and involving the heart without even consulting either of you. I think it's only fair I allow you to do this.
So I'm gonna reach out a hand to each of you.
Oh,
Amber takes
okay.
it.
I will hold it.
It doesn't actually say what this looks like, so I'm just gonna improvise. I'm gonna lead you to that we all sit in a circle, basically, holding hands with Mossy standing beside me. I guess I don't think Mossy wants to any part of this. I just close my eyes, and you can do that also if you want, or you can keep them open. But Silver closes
I'm
his
gonna keep
eyes.
them open to make sure no one's gonna secretly attack us.
Oh, okay. For a few seconds, it's just quiet and kind of awkward. We're just sitting here in a circle holding hands, nothing's happening. What are we doing here? And then Silver starts to hum, and it's this wordless, very deep, very kind of unpleasant to listen to tune that builds in intensity until he's not singing very loudly, but it becomes impossible to listen to anything else, any other sound in the area. The only thing that you kind of notice is the sound of Silver humming this tune.
Mm-hmm.
And after a while, you start to hear the rustling of sheets of metal, I guess, and the bustle of the city, and it all kind of blends together, and it starts to sound like it's just picking up and following along in this kind of almost painful to listen to song that's just echoing and reverberating around the space that we're sitting in. And oh wait, I have to pass a check to do this. I'm a dumbass. I should read the text
roll
of this
that, yeah.
before anything else happens. So, this is my major ability, the Wild Hunt. The heart sings of flesh and plenty. You echo that sickening song. You may lead a group in communion with the heart. This requires you to pass an Endure plus Cursed roll, and the check is risky if you're in an area with the Haven tag.
Oh,
Which-
you are in an area with the Haven
am
tag.
I?
Okay.
I wasn't sure, because we exited
Well, didn't we
the city.
just exit it to go to
Yeah,
the
if you're just at the edge, it's Haven.
Okay, cool. It says here in the skill that those who commune gain the hunt skill and increase the stress they inflict on delves by 1 step until the end of the current delve. However,
Ooh.
I picked a minor ability that's called, of all things, Echoes of the City Beneath,
Wow.
which allows me to change that from the hunt skill to the delve skill.
Oh.
So I'm gonna give every party member that doesn't have the delve skill, delve, and we increase the stress that we inflict on the delve by 1 step. If this works.
I already have Delve.
If you do already have delve, you will get a knack.
So, that's Endure plus Cursed, 3d10, and it's a risky roll, so I'm taking the second highest. 885.
Heck yes.
Holy shit, okay.
So, the ritual works, I guess.
Yeah.
We get all that junk.
I would like to add, both of you, if you closed your eyes, you open your eyes before Silver does.
I already have mine open.
Okay, well, you have your eyes open the entire time, and you can see very quickly Silver's expression morphs from concentration to this look of, complete relaxation, which is unlike anything you've ever seen on him before. He looks more asleep than he does, when he's sleeping. He looks perfectly content and serene. And like I said, if Amber closes his eyes, he's gonna open them first. Silver opens his eyes last.
Yes.
And he looks like he's emerging from, sleep when he opens his eyes. He looks like he has no idea where he is. And as soon as he opens them, the expression of, serenity just, it's like a weight is just, thrown onto his shoulders, basically. And he's exhausted again.
Back to good old normal Silver.
Well, I hope that worked. And he lets go of your hands, and he stands back up.
By the way,
Do you feel any difference?
Rio, I do still have the thing where if I have, the ability to sense when the heart is stronger, did I sense anything?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it did.
Hell yeah.
I'm fairly sure it worked.
Good. I'm not gonna ask how you know that. I guess we should get going.
One last thing before we get going, and then we can head off. As I'm taking out some scarves and gloves out of my backpack. We need to get prepared, and we need to be careful. We can't let these things touch us, so suit up, as I'm giving both
Suit
of
up.
you
Okay.
Incredible.
a bunch of shit to cover yourself up with.
Your coat is like a thing you can heal stress with, right?
Yeah.
Could we say that this counts as healing supply stress?
Sure, yeah.
Because I still have 2 supply stress.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I need to roll first, but...
Yeah.
Men plus Haven.
Amber trades in his, veil thing for, an actual face mask and, coverings.
That's a 4.
Oof.
Ooh.
Sorry for making you take stress.
So I think what happens...
Can I suggest the flavor for this?
Sure.
Okay, so you know how when you need to take something out of your backpack and it's filled to the brim, but it's the thing you're taking out is at the bottom, and the way you've packed it is very careful, and then once you take everything out, you're like, I don't want to have to carefully pack everything back in so everything fits, so I have to take some things out, because it's just... I don't want to have to take 10 minutes putting everything back in and then closing the backpack.
Right.
Well, you need to roll for my fallout. I have currently 5 total stress.
Yes. I rolled and you take 5 supply stress.
Wait, I take 5. Didn't I take 2 supply stress?
I think Martina said that she had 2. She had 2 supply
Yeah,
stress.
I have 2
or
supply
something
stress.
like that.
Okay. Okay, in that case, I don't have 5. I have actually 8 stress overall.
Well, I rolled an 11.
Oh, thank God.
No fallout.
What if I heal my own supply stress right now?
I mean, you could.
And then
Yeah,
just take
put
more.
things back.
Alright then, I'll just quickly do that. Hold on. That's a 6. What would the stakes be here, though? That's weird.
Well, your men, I think fortune, your waste, it takes a lot of time and stuff.
5. Okay. I'm back to 2 stress.
Yeah, you take 2 fortune.
That leaves me with 6 overall.
Yeah, you take. I rolled a 6 on the d12, so you're taking a minor
Oh my God.
fortune fallout.
Didn't you already take 1 minor fortune this
I
session?
did.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm gonna hold on.
Wait,
on
no,
this, hold
no,
on
no,
to this one.
no, I do not. No, I do not. Because when I take a minor advance, I refresh D6, and I hadn't refreshed D6.
Oh, yeah.
I keep forgetting to do the fucking D6.
What does the refresh D6 mean again?
Get rid of stress.
Refresh means remove that much stress
Oh, okay.
from any track.
1, but that's enough to not take the fallout.
Yeah. Yeah,
We are.
congratulations, you win.
Perfect.
Congratulations.
Now that y'all have finished your preparations, I think it's time that we end this episode so we can go
Oh my
delving.
gosh.
Heck yes.
The final stretch. That's gonna
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Echoes of the Undercity. If you want to support us, you can go to our social media pages at EchoesOTU on Instagram and Twitter and give us a follow, give it like our posts, send us some nice comments.
Or mean comments,
That kind
but
of
we
thing.
won't like those as much.
You can also, if you wanna, if you're writing words anyway, you can leave a review on your podcatcher, preferably on Apple Podcasts because they reach out to a bunch of places, and that's how that works. Or just leave a rating, and it's fine. Like we'll take some stars, and we're happy for
Give
them.
us your stars.
Also, if you think we're really good or extremely hate listenable, give us some money on Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/echoesotu or just search for Echoes of the Undercity in your web browser because there's nothing else called that and we'll come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go there and you can give us money and we'll give you some things like bonus content such as art.
Or the
and-
blooper reels, the second of which just came out.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's really
We just
funny.
released a blooper reel and it's super funny.
We think we're pretty funny.
I
We
think
do.
I'm funny. Just me, though.
I don't think either of you are funny, but that was so mean.
Thought it was funny, so...
It was.
I
I
think-
mean, I was right. no, I'm kidding.
mean, Joe, I think you're funny enough that I almost died listening to your jokes once.
Oh
so,
my
you know.
God,
Yeah.
Oh god.
yeah.
We'll have to explain
Yeah.
that.
Anyway, you can also, if you give even €1 to us on our Patreon, you get to join our Patreon exclusive Discord server and say nice things about us in directly to our faces, and we'll say thanks.
If you say mean things, we'll ban you.
Anyway,
Bye.
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 Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to a recording where your host today is me, Martina. I have the great honor of shouting out some patrons for this month because it is a new month and we have 2 new patrons that we're very grateful for and very excited to welcome aboard this, I don't know, group, this Chamber of Echoes. I don't know what I'm doing, it's very late. Anyway, I would like to give a very big thank you to Sami El Barawi. I hope I said that correctly. If not, you can yell at me in Discord, which you now have access to because you're a patron. And I would also like to give a massive thank you to Aria Noah. And to everyone who listens and supports our show and has joined our Patreon. It's absolutely incredible to have all of your support and see how passionate you all are about the things that we're doing and making. And yeah, thank you all very, very, very much. This has been the end of the recording space.